Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How is it going? Okay, coming at you here with an update for my 2023 USACC group build. And we are working on the monogram 1955 Ford pickup truck. And it's going very well. We're just a little chipping away here and there at it. It's a pretty straightforward kit. A lot of fun. It goes together well so far. It's been no issues on my end with getting things to fit and kind of go where they need to go. And flash is very minimal. Very typical of the monograms that I grew up with, which was back in the late 80s, early 90s. I always liked monogram kits because of those reasons. One, the parts seem to go together very well compared to some other brands or other companies. And the flash was usually minimum. So here's where we're at. The engine is done. It's looking a little bit pretty now, but it certainly ain't going to look like that when we are done with it. I can tell you that for sure. But you have to start with a good, clean build, in my opinion, when you do even weathered projects. So that's all ready to rock and roll. Chassis, we just, did a little sanding, a little cleanup of that. And then some of the little sub-assemblies and such for the chassis, we have them all glued up here, and we're getting ready actually to prime all these parts, exhaust system, put the tips on here and all that fun stuff. So again, we're getting ready to prime all of this, so then we can go further in detail paint with the next set of colors that they need to be. Obviously like a chrome for the exhaust and semi-gloss black for the chassis pieces and stuff like that. The bed of the truck, we got that assembled basically, and I had shown in my previous update that I hand painted the brown slats, basically in the truck, in the bed of the truck, right, and then left the middles white. So we want to protect that. So what I did was basically took what's like pretty much an index card type paper, and then cut it to size here and just taped it to the bottom of the bed to protect that paint from when I spray paint the rest of this. And then I laid a little tab here so I could just pull this off and it'll pull right up out of there. That way it doesn't move at all while I'm working on the other painting it and all that stuff, and it's easy to get out of there. The tailgate, luckily we got that working just fine. That used to give us trouble in the old days when we were a novice builder. We used to put too much glue somewhere and then it would end up, getting stuck in place or something like that. But yeah, again, went together very well. And it's, coming along very cool. So that's about it, folks. Believe it or not, it is actually Saturday. I'm sorry I didn't even give you the date. It's Saturday, December 2nd. It's about 1:45 p.m. here in the afternoon. And really, except for the next maybe 20 or so minutes, my model building for the weekend is going to be over. We're going to be working on other things, mostly holiday related, kind of preparatory steps of things that need to get done, and all that good stuff. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope your builds are going well. I'm really enjoying this kit. It was a great choice for a kit, so having a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll be hopefully have another update for you within about a week. Okay, cheers.